verbal feedback for your post-test results for all 6 of them. Before the test, obviously, your level of fitness was reasonably good, because obviously you ride, don't you?
Yes.
You play football and basketball, so your results should reflect in your fitness. First up was the ruler drop test. Your reaction time was tested here using the ruler. Your graphs you got 20 centimetres for your first one.
Yep.
After checking the results, I thought that was pretty good, but it's actually below average. Obviously, we did it again, didn't we? And you pretty much got 20 again. So,
Yep.
I would probably have said the lighting wasn't great at times, so that may have reflected in your results. Obviously, I can't say that your reaction time and coordination is bad from just doing one test.
Yep.
You possibly just might have had a bad day on that one. Obviously, if you want to get better at it, I would just keep doing the same test, keep practicing. So obviously, after a time, you will see an improvement.
Yep.
And then moving on to the 30-second sit-up test. You had to do as many sit-ups as you could do in 30 seconds, and you were able to achieve 24 of them within the time limit. From the normative data, you are actually in the average category, which to me it seems a bit difficult to do really, and determine that one really, because I thought the amount of determination and effort you put in doesn't always reflect in what the results are. Obviously, they require a very strong abdominal section, and you do have quite a strong abdominal section because you were able to do quite a few in 30 seconds, more than I probably would have. If you want to try and improve them, when you wake up in the morning, do 10. When you go to bed before, do 10.
Yep.
If you want to improve it and make it even harder, put a weight in your hand whilst you're doing it, make it a bit more trickier. Make sure you've got plenty of room to conduct the test, and etc. Your alternative ball throw, you have to throw the ball against the wall with one hand and catch with the other hand for 30 seconds. It didn't matter if obviously you dropped it. Once the 30 seconds were up, you recorded the score of 32, which put you in good. So that's reasonably, what I was expecting. Obviously in the good and excellent. If you were in poor, then I would be looking at it and thinking, well, something gone wrong here. There was plenty of space. Did you feel like there was the perfectly good lighting?
Yeah.
Because I didn't think that the lighting was perfectly good, to be honest. Because obviously
quite shaded.
we were in a bit of a darker area, so I thought that was the only negative point, that the light didn't really reach the area, so it may have made it more difficult to coordinate with your hands and catching it. Then we did the 30-second press-up test. Obviously, muscular endurance was tested to the max here, because obviously you had to do as many as you can. You were pushing yourself to the limit, I can see. You recorded 40 press-ups, which is way above average, and that was perfect for obviously what we were looking for anyway. You felt the floor space was adequate, it was perfectly good for that. Just keep improving, there's nothing else really you can do, because obviously you're already pretty much excellent, so just get better and better on that one. Standing jump, you had to use the power within your legs to push off and get as far forward as you could, and you recorded 7 foot 8.5, which comes to 2.386584 on the calculator in meters. And as we see, it lands you in the rank of 31 to 40, which isn't great. But to be honest, the results here, you're more looking at professionals. If we're looking at someone who's amateur, it's perfectly respectful for what you did. There was plenty of floor space. It was all in good condition, etc., etc. To improve, do more leg presses, do some negative training to build up the strength and power in your legs to get a better performance. Sit and reach, you guys performed the sit and reach test. You've done this 6 tests before, so your muscle pliability should be a lot better than saying doing it the first time around. You recorded 31.5, and I typed your results into a calculator and found that your flexibility was excellent. The box use was perfectly fine. There was no defects or anything, was there?
No, don't think so.
No, so everything really was perfectly fine. There was enough floor space, etc. everything was followed, and as you can see, yeah, you did land yourself in an excellent position. So overall, everything was pretty decent. All of the conditions, environment was perfectly fine. Obviously, there was something we could have changed, but other than that, your results are really good. Well, thank you.